Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. It's me Golding and today I'll be revealing some of my other fandoms. So I chose 5 of my fandoms. I'd say 2 of these are book series and they're not really fandoms, but I chose them anyways because I really enjoyed them. And then the shows, there's like one bigger show and then the other 2 aren't really, I think, as exclusively known, but I think they're still really good and I absolutely love all of these. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and I will get started. So the first fandom I will be covering is Endling. Endling is by Catherine Applegate, who is one of my absolute favorite authors. And I actually read this book after I read one of her other books and found out she had a fantasy book. So it's set in a fantasy world and is centered around the main character, Bix, who is a Darien. And the Dariens are being hunted to extinction. So she's trying to find out if she has any more of her kind in this fantasy world. And she ends up meeting a lot of other people and has a best friend who is awesome and I love him so much. And it's super interesting. It was one of my first times reading fantasy by myself, so it's a little bit darker. Like it's fairly similar to Wings of Fire in the death, bloodshed kind of thing, but it was really good and I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it if you guys are interested in reading a trilogy of fantasy books. My next fandom is the Netflix series Carmen Sandiego. It is one of my favorite shows to go back and watch, and I really wish it wasn't just 4 seasons because it could have kept going. It was that good. And it's about this girl that grows up in a school for thieves and then ends up realizing that she doesn't want to steal for the thieves and decides she's going to steal from the thieves. So it basically follows her stealing from the thieves and preventing huge heists, and they travel the globe, and you actually get facts about certain places on the globe, so it's actually kind of educational too, but still really exciting and fast-paced, and I just really love watching that show. I think I've rewatched it probably 3 times, and me and my brother just absolutely love it. So if you guys have Netflix and would like to watch a show around a spy, go check it out. So, my next fandom is Ninjago. I could go on and on and on and on about this fandom. I love it. It is one of my favorite shows, I think, ever. And it's one of those shows that it has, so many funny parts, but also so many plot twists. It's, amazing. I just absolutely love it. But it's definitely one of those shows that you could, go back and rewatch it and still laugh. There are so many episodes. I'm pretty sure there's 12 plus seasons. There are so many seasons. And their most recent is Dragons Rising, but I think the first season's Masters of Spinjitzu, and then the second one, of collection of seasons, is Ninjago, and then it's Dragons Rising. But anyway, if you watch it in that order, I think it's that's the chronological order. But anyways, Ninjago is definitely one of my favorite fandoms. I absolutely love all the characters, love every season they face a new villain, and it's just it's also written so well. Even though with the Lego shows, it almost seems kind of more like they're marketing Lego as you want to buy the Lego sets from the show, but they've written it so well that I don't even care at this point. It's I love the show so much. And I drew Jay because Jay is probably one of my favorite characters. He's also more of a comedic part. Not entirely, but most of them have comedic parts, but he's definitely got the most. He's just got the most fun-loving and wholesome character, and I love him so much. He's just he's probably one of my favorite characters. But again, the plot twists that come in this series, they started off with a banger of a plot twist, and then they just keep piling them on every season. It's there are some slightly shorter seasons that I don't even fully remember, and I'm telling you all that I'm a diehard fan, but again, I haven't gotten to rewatch it yet because I'm still watching the Dragons Rising, but if you're interested in literally go watch it. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. So my next one is Dreams, and it's another Lego show, but again, they must have some really good writers at Lego because they are just awesome. I absolutely love Dreams. It's about these kids who all of a sudden are like sound of mind in their dreams and can like control what they're doing in their dreams. And they basically find out that it's a dream world and they have to protect it now. So that's basically what they do for like season 1, and then there's only like 3 seasons so far, so it's not as big as Ninjago yet, but they have set the basis for season 4 at the end of season 3, and if they do not use this idea that they had at the end of season 3, I'm probably going to be sad. But anyways, it's so fun. I just absolutely love it. It is rather similar, like the characters are rather similar to Ninjago, but I think they like altered it so that they still bring on their own charm. I picked to draw Izzy, who is actually very similar to Jay, but with some key differences there. But she is just like, she's so funny, and I really like that she has like certain things that like she doesn't really care what people think about her, but she also has like some fun things that she says, and I don't want to spoil anything, so if you guys want to know more about Izzy specifically, go watch her. But I just absolutely love her. You can also find this show on Netflix and I believe Peacock. But yeah, definitely go check this out. I don't want to like talk about it too much because I feel like I'm gonna give you all spoilers, but definitely go check it out. And if you've watched it, please tell me. If you watched any of these actually, tell me, because I need to obviously geek out with somebody over these, but I absolutely love them, so I hope you guys do if you guys decide to go watch these. Last but certainly not least is The City Spies. This is one of my favorite book series that I've read in recent years, and it's also crazy because it doesn't seem to be very popular. Like, I don't see many people talking about this book series, and yet it is so well written and so good. It's crazy. Like, more people need to know about this book series because it is awesome, and I love it. And it's about these kids who are orphaned and then adopted by a spy from MI6, and then they go on to be a team of spies themselves, and it's just like, it's super interesting. I like that it's kids who are spies. It's super interesting, and obviously you can kind of see why I would like this because I just talked about Carmen Sandiego in this video. It's not exactly like that, but it's kind of in the sense of it being spycraft, and it's just like, it's super interesting. I don't know how much of it is fictional and how much of it is factual. Like, there are definitely like some real world facts about certain places and stuff in there, and like things about espionage that I believe are true, but it's just like, it's so interesting. It's also like real world, so it's like they're in the real world, and I just have garnered so much from this series. Like, my love for thinking about spycraft now, it's like, now I want to be a spy. It's like, after reading that sounds interesting. It's so good. But I would definitely recommend it if you're into that kind of thing. And I today drew Brooklyn because she is one of my favorite characters, and she is kind of like the character that book 1 is centered around. But she's also a hacker, so she's really interesting to read about. And honestly, like, the characters are so good. Like, they're so well written, and also they're kids, so it's like, they're like, I think their ages are like 12 to 15, so it's just super interesting. I love it, and I definitely would recommend. So there are my 5 fandoms that I wanted to include in this video. Obviously I have more, like Harry Potter and Percy Jackson, and Lord of the Rings. I just didn't want to draw those because I've said that I like those a few times, and I kind of just wanted to be like, I have some other fandoms that I have not drawn or talked about at all yet, so I wanted to do that. If you'd like me to do a video with some of my other that are bigger fandoms like Lord of the Rings and Percy Jackson and Harry Potter, drop a comment because I will do that eventually probably. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.